Well, right now let's head into Manyu, where floods have ridden and taken over the people. The people of southern Cameroon's Ambazonia continue to bear the brunt of La République de Cameroon's decades of mismanagement and poor governance. Today, the people of Manyu woke up to yet another disaster, devastating floods that have overwhelmed communities, swallowed homes, and destroyed critical infrastructure. Now, here's a video of Manyu. Now, you may be thinking, let's see that video. You may be thinking that
check your WhatsApp and I'll call you there. Hey, I don't text WhatsApp one time. Shut up! Shut up, King. I never know.
A video of a stream or a lake? No, it's actually flood. As you can see in that striking image of this calamity is the collapse of a bridge in Manyu due to the flooding, a lifeline that once connected villages and facilitated trade, now torn apart by the raging waters. The destruction not only isolates entire populations but also deepens their despair, leaving them trapped in a humanitarian crisis with no meaningful intervention from the colonial authorities. This catastrophe is not merely the work of nature, it is the inevitable outcome of decades of negligence for town planning and deliberate abandonment of Ambazonians by the colonial regime. Successive Ambazonians in Yaoundé have consistently diverted resources meant for infrastructure development, leaving communities vulnerable to predictable disasters like flooding instead of proactive planning, modern drainage, and flood control system. Southern Cameroon has been subjected to makeshift projects, corruption-driven contracts, and empty promises. As the center of this neglect is Paul Atanganji, La République de Cameroon's Territorial Minister of Administration, who is constitutionally tasked with ensuring the safety, planning, and development of territories under his watch. Instead, his tenure has been marked by a preoccupation with political witch hunts, oppressive schemes against dissenting voices, and other nefarious activities that have nothing to do with territorial administration. While Manyu drowns and bridges crumble, Atanganji remains fixated on silencing critics and consolidating Yaoundé's colonial grip on Ambazonia. The floods in Manyu are not an isolated tragedy. They are a mirror of a wider collapse across southern Cameroon under the colonial regime. Roads remain impassable, cities drawn with the slightest rainfall, and rural communities are abandoned to fend for themselves. The cumulative effects is a landscape of ruin, where lives are lost and livelihoods destroyed, all because those in power have chosen repression over responsibility. Today's disaster is a painful reminder that the colonial systems governing southern Cameroon is not only unjust, but also incapable of guaranteeing the safety and dignity of its people. While nature's fury may be unavoidable, the scale of destruction is undeniable man-made. Burden of decades of corruption, mismanagement, and a total disregard for the lives of Ambazonia. The people of Ambazonia now face a question: how long can they endure the ruins of misrule before charting a new course, where their safety, dignity, and future are no longer sacrificed on the altar of colonial neglect?